We did a few shows in Osaka, Japan earlier this year. The shows were so big that our partners, the Fuji Company, have asked us to come back and do a couple more shows in Tokyo. We love Japan, so we didn't hesitate.
Everybody knows that the Nitro Circus is filled with athletes that are just amazing. And that makes it hard on some of the other guys who aren't so good at stuff, like Tommy and Crumb. And Tommy's always complaining that he doesn't get any respect as an athlete, so he's constantly trying to prove himself.
So Tommy, I think I have an opportunity, possibly, to line up something that's gonna show your athleticism to its fullest.
My skeptic face.
Yeah, you always wanted to go against Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah.
I got someone that could crush Ray Lewis.
Like literally crush Ray
Literally,
Lewis.
he could fall on him and he'd die.
Nah.
So Travis is always taking the opportunity to try to give Tommy a shot, trying to find some sort of place for him as an athlete.
All right, well, we're in Japan. I figured sumo is your sport, man.
So we're on the bus, and Travis starts talking about sumo. I gotta admit, I'm a little skeptical about the whole situation, because every time this stuff comes up, I just get made fun of.
I don't have to wear a diaper, do I?
No, it's a, what do they call it?
It's not a diaper.
Yeah.
If there's one athletic sport that I can fit into, it's the one where there's fat people.
Being in Japan is one of those unique opportunities for Tommy to prove himself because they have sumo wrestling.
Sumo Tommy. I really like the sound of that.
I may have told him you've had some experience and that you can do the splits because those are kind of the requirements.
I can't do the splits.
Tommy, you got this. You're a
I'm
big,
not scared.
you're
I'm
a
not
big
scared.
grizzly bear.
No, I'm not scared. I mean, how big can they be, right?
Well, these are the younger guys. So, I
Yeah.
mean, you're basically going as a recruit. And you've got to basically pretend that you're like 15 levels past.
Where I am.
Yeah.
Dude, I made a career off of pretending. Let's do this.
Touring around the world's great. I've got my brother and my cousin to hang with. The problem is we just can't hang out in a hotel room all the time like everybody else. We have to get out and do things. Sometimes they get a little violent. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out. So you guys bored? Let's go to the venue. Let's go do something. Let's do something. Alright.
Usually we just wind up taking each other out.
The Godfrey clan, 3 crazy individuals with way too much energy for all of us. They want to throw the biggest, gnarliest tricks in the world, night in, night out.
If they aren't riding their bikes or performing in the show, they're either wrestling, they're fighting, or they're just breaking stuff. It's a dangerous combination.
We've all got so much work to do to get this show done here in Tokyo, and these guys are just driving us crazy. Too much energy.
What are we doing? What do you mean? Let's go.
We are bored out of our minds.
Give us something to do. Let's go.
Give me some yen.
What's up?
It's a sumo tour. This is Tom Payne.
Hey,
What's up, brother?
how you doing, man?
I heard you ready to be a sumo wrestler.
I have no idea how we pulled this off, but somehow I've arranged for Konishiki, a Japanese Grand Sumo champion, to take Street Bike Tommy under his wing and teach him how to sumo.
You're gonna show me your world today and see what you guys have backstage. And I got a lot of boys. In fact, I'm taking you to a real sumo stable tomorrow in the morning.
I'm in, man.
You sure?
I've seen it on TV. It looks awesome.
Kanishi is the first non-Japanese sumo wrestler to make the level of champion. When he walks down the streets of Japan, it is similar to Michael Jordan walking down the streets of Chicago. He's that big of a deal.
I'm pumped.
Actually, you have the perfect size. You know, low to the ground.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
Perfect size for sumo. Show me how you squat. Just squat. Okay, you got it. A few tips and he'll be ready.
I'm absolutely blown away that Travis got a true sumo legend like Kenichi to teach me how to actually sumo. But before we do that, we're gonna show him how we nitro.
Sounds good. Are we doing some banana?
No.
Why not?
Got my nose, man. You want orange?
You need your food?
You need your food. You need your food.
I think I've found the perfect thing to keep the Godfreys entertained. Kendo fighting. Basically, they just bash each other with bamboo swords. Hopefully that gets rid of some energy. Hey guys, honestly, enough. Hey, enough. Just stop. I've organised an activity for you this afternoon.
What did you do?
So just clean yourselves up, get your stuff together, and then head on out. No, head on out and you can just play for a little while before the show.
Do you want my fish?
Where are we going?
I've always wanted to take Travis Pastrana skiing, and I got a buddy, Gardner, who lives in a resort in Nagano, where they had the Winter Olympics years ago. He's agreed to take me and some of my buddies skiing. But first, I gotta talk to Dove and see if he's even gonna let us go.
Here's the deal. I know we got a super tight schedule. There's a lot going on, but we're in Japan. I think we're really missing a great opportunity to go to the mountains, kind of get that culture, and kind of just get outside the city and experience that. Beyond the fact that I just want to go ride.
I like it from a practical standpoint of like, we're here, we should do it. With that said, I mean, we can always look at adjusting things and changing on the fly, but I think the issue is like, we're kind of tapped out.
Well, I mean, I even went ahead and talked to Gardner, who is from Nagano.
Of course.
Because I wanted to come to you guys with like...
Good.
And you said it.
And what would it take?
I don't think we need much at all. You know, we need a camera.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks, fellas. I'll go talk to Gardner, and we'll reconvene over the schedule.
Let's do it. He's got no idea what he's doing.
Absolutely. Someone's gonna get bit by a monkey.
Something about a monkey, they're gonna get lost. Like, no adults, are you kidding me?
You sure you told him 9 o'clock?
Yeah, man, I told him twice yesterday. I texted him, I emailed him, like he fully knew that 9 was the call time.
Yeah, he's usually not late for call time. Maybe we should give him a buzz.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him.
Okay.
We always play it pretty loose with the riders, but when you're on tour, never, ever, ever miss call time or practice.
He didn't answer me, he's not in his room. I don't know.
We can't wait around from him.
No, we gotta roll.
Let's get going. He's gonna pay for this one. Hey.
Hey.
Have you seen Crumb?
No, I haven't seen him.
Okay. Everybody showed up for call time today, no problem, except one person, Crumb. Crumb. There you are. Enjoying your meal?
It's awesome. I missed the buffet, so this tastes delicious.
Yeah, well, that's not all you missed.
What I missed?
You missed call time. We had the film shoot to go to the city center.
That's today?
Yeah, it's today. What is the #1 rule of Nitro Circus?
Don't miss call time?
Yeah, exactly. Besides doing our live shows, our business is doing film and television production. So for us to get stuff done, we've established a rule that it's simple. You just are never late for call time, or we'll never get anything done. Well, now you put me in a position?
But I didn't miss it. I just didn't realize what day it was.
Sorry. That excuse does not work. We're gonna have to go learn a lesson. So, punishment time.
Like real trouble?
Yeah. Take one bite and follow me, please. I can't believe it, dude.
I really think we're gonna pull this off.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it. You excited?
I'm excited about the whole thing, yeah.
They're pretty serious about the self-promotion thing. Like, we built you up a little. I mean, you know that, but...
Yeah. They want me to fill the place.
They expect it to be full because you're, you know, the man.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy. So you got any ideas?
Yeah.
All right.
Tommy's taking this super seriously, and we convinced him that he needed to bring his own fan club, and that was very important. So, nothing wrong with a little shameless self-promotion.
I think Travis found the perfect opportunity for Tommy, and Tommy has really embraced it. He's taking this seriously. He's doing his own flyers. He's not really training, besides eating. But mentally, he's really kind of getting into this.
Tommy, what are you doing, dude?
Self-promotion, bro.
Self-promotion for what?
It's a sumo fight. I feel like I'll be a better sumo if I have support from the locals.
When's it going down?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
High noon. Making a sumo. Fight! Before this match begins, I gotta drum up a crowd. It's a good thing I have that graphic marketing degree. I'm gonna crank out some rad promo flyers for this fight.
The only degree that Tommy has is in hanging sheetrock.
Tomorrow's big fight.
No way.
Big sumo, my debut. Please attend.
I like your J-string.
Sumo, me, sumo. Sumo, me, sumo.
Oh, fighter!
Yeah.
Fighting!
Arigato.
I really like your drawing skills, mate. You made your belly look really fit and healthy.
Yeah. Thanks. See you guys.
Hello? Yep. Hi, Judy. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Crumb. Judy.
Nitro's #1 rule, don't miss your call time. And I missed my call time. So I guess Jeremy's now dishing out my punishment. This should be pretty minor, probably a little hand slap.
Do you happen to know what a geisha girl is?
Little Japanese prostitute.
Wrong.
I thought a geisha girl works at one of those naughty massage parlors.
In my brief studies, I've learned that the culture of being a geisha is about serving people. It's about making people feel cared for and looked after, which is quite the opposite of what Crumb did when he showed up late and put everybody out. So I felt it was a good lesson for him to learn how to think like a geisha. So you guys can take care of him. I'm gonna leave. I'll come back and check in on you in a little bit. The punishment that I set up for Crumb was not to humiliate him.
He's lying. He loves making fun of me.
Okay, that was a big part of it.
Wow. I'm just looking at my face, thinking, how can you make that look like a beautiful woman?
It was more set to take him out of his selfishness and make him selfless.
I sit down in the chair looking like me, and when I'm done, I'm this horribly mutated and deformed woman. See, I show you, she's American.
Hello? Oh. Oh my goodness.
What have you done to me?
Question is, what have you done to yourself?
I messed up.
Well, I have a little feeling that that's the last time that you're gonna mess up like this.
Yeah.
So if I let it slide with you, what's gonna happen when Tommy shows up late? When Jolene shows up late?
We're gonna dress Jolene up like a geisha.
No, she'll have it, I'll pick something out for her because she would like that.
That's true.
Everybody gets their own punishment. So, looks like it's time to put the hair on. Let's get that thing on.
This will make me feel more confident as a woman.
Oh, there she is.
I'm starting to feel sexy now.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself. You guys are doing a real work of art.
We got a long ways to go. You know, I started out as a beautiful man, and now I'm a handsome woman.
Or something like that.
Can I get you coffee?
Hey, Konnichiwa.
What's up, Tommy?
What's up, brother? Hey, man.
I had a great time yesterday, man.
Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to this. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to show Konnichiwa around Nitro Circus. Today, I temporarily leave the circus to become a sumo.
Well, this is actually one of the 44 stables, we call it stable, or sumo clubs in English.
Konnichiwa is a sumo legend in Japan. What an honor it is to have him showing us the ropes.
The squats are very important because it's all balance. Remember I was telling you about the balance?
Yeah.
And it's how you carry your weight to your knees, the opposite feet.
At this guy's peak of his career, he's like a quarter ton. I mean, talk about a giant mass of a man just out stomping butts.
So like there's cooking right behind us.
Yeah.
But everything is too much to do
Everything's in
everything.
here.
Yeah.
Cooking, eating, sleeping, everything.
Yep. Cook, eat here, and sleep upstairs.
I finally found a sport that I can get into and be an actual athlete. I mean, these dudes hammered down some food, man.
You have to do a split line.
Well, that's to prevent injuries, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of injuries, that's
Everything about sumo fits Tommy to a T, except the first rule of sumo is you have to be able to do the splits. Something tells me Tommy will never be able to do the splits.
Don't hold back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good job. You'll be there in 2 months. So I can put you down there too, man.
There's no possible way I'm gonna be able to do the splits.
Give me a couple months. I'll make you a star.
Hey, TP, Joe, can I talk to you guys for a quick second? Sure, man. Come outside.
About what?
So, after a lot of work, I convinced the bosses to let me take a trip to the mountains for 2 days.
Base jumping!
Nope.
No.
And then we're gonna go skiing.
You say skiing?
I know. Travis,
I don't-
you've made me dirt bike.
I don't have an ACL or a BCL like that.
Of course, he immediately goes to the old line. Oh, I don't have an ACL or MCL.
Last time I skied, I was 6 years old and it was on water.
Do you remember the first time you put him on a motorcycle? I believe he jumped into the Grand Canyon.
It's true. The first time I ever swung my leg over a motorcycle, Travis made me jump it into the Grand Canyon. You never skied, though, on snow.
No, I've never been skiing on snow.
So,
my dad skied.
build
Maybe
you a
it's
jump.
genetic. His first time skiing, he did a backflip.
You can flip.
Well, I can flip anything.
Well, that's what I mean. We'll build you a jump and you flip.
yeah, right.
You build me a jump, I will backflip it. I'm coming.
this is my
bring
time.
it in. Bring it in.
As soon as Trav remembered that the first and only time his dad was on skis, he did a backflip, his attitude completely changed toward the trip.
While I do not share your enthusiasm, I will be there.
He's in. If you appeal to Travis's competitive nature, he just can't help himself.
There's only one person in the world that Travis cares to impress, and it's his dad, Robert. And that's because his dad might be the only person that is gnarlier than Travis himself. I've seen Robert jump from a boat going 40 miles per hour and break his pelvis. I've seen him backflip a motorcycle with his shirt unbuttoned. But most notably, I've seen him do a backflip gainer on his first and only base jump in his life. It was unreal.
The Godfrey clan, how do you get so much madness packed into one family? It's unbelievable.
Thankfully, Cam found something for us to do. Otherwise, we would have killed each other.
Hey, Josh. What, you like that?
Just reserve my energy for these stick fighting.
So the main objective is to have Crumb get into the geisha personality, come to the venue, and serve all of the people that he let down.
You make one mistake, and you come to work dressed like a geisha. Only at Nitro.
You're so tense, Mr. Rona. You is stressed. Yes, strong man. Look at my little hands like a woman.
Little does Jer know, deep down, I'm actually kind of liking this.
Well, you're the one that stole my boot.
Mr. Pastrana, I help you. Oh, be careful.
I had my boot off the ice.
Be
That's why it was
careful.
off.
You have very girlish hands. Thank you.
You ride well tonight.
You've hit a new low, Crumb. You've hit a new low.
Okay, I'm starting to get really nervous. There's a lot of people that showed up to my match. But it is my opportunity to show all these athletes that athletes come in all shapes and sizes.
Getting right down to game time, Tommy started to get some cold feet, so Crab and I went in and gave him a little pep talk.
You're a little short, but you can make up for it with
Don't
heart.
worry. Short guys got the technique.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a full tuck going on.
I want to hear about the tuck.
It's
like you told me.
It's that butthole.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me at your show yesterday. Let me just take you over a little history about sumo. Sumo in Japan is one of the oldest sports that ever traditionally was born here in this country. And how tough is this sport? After 200-something years, there's only 72 grand champions that came out of this sport.
See, they've got training, they've got skill, they've got technique.
Damn it.
Okay, you've got your...
I'm gonna tear my
that,
junk.
Yeah, I know, but hold up. Here's the deal.
Whatever Travis was saying was going in one ear and out the other.
They don't have... You remember that guy that, like, comes out just swinging and the good fighter's not expecting it and he gets knocked out?
Yeah.
That's you.
I was one of the first foreigners ever to become a champion in sumo. Now they have a lot of foreigners. Now we consist of 700 sumo wrestlers right now, presently.
Tommy?
I got a full diaper on, dude. Everybody's coming back.
Tommy?
It hurts.
You have something they don't have.
What? Lack of training?
You're a haymaker. So you get in this thing and you go for it.
Yeah.
And you do everything wrong, but you win.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're underestimating you. And that is your biggest strength.
That's actually very wise.
Yeah, 100%.
My strength is my stupidity?
No, Tommy, you totally...
Stepping into the kendo studio was amazing. It was like going back in time. There was 1,000-year-old armor on the wall, and our sensei was a world champion, so we knew we were gonna get our asses handed to us.
He wants to fight you.
No.
ジャッシュが先生と戦いしたいって言われてます。
Sensei, please, sensei, please.
やりましょう。はい。
And that's our new grand champion, walking in, Mr. Tommy.
I think Tommy might have a shot at this sumo thing because he's got two of the three main characteristics of a sumo. One, he's kind of big and fat, and two, he loves eating. You know, the third part is just kind of wrestling and being a good athlete, but that seems to me like maybe the easy part.
Tommy, watch your back. You feel good?
I don't know about good.
So this is our new sumo wrestler. I want to introduce you guys. His name is Tommy Nishiki.
Tommy Nishiki.
Before Tommy is going to be put to the test, Konichi's is going to give us a little bit of a demo about how tough these guys really are.
See the difference? Nogota.
I just expected to see a bunch of fat dudes pushing each other around. Once I saw real sumos in action, it totally changed my view. These guys are very strong, very skilled athletes that train extremely hard. I think Tommy was a little surprised over the intensity as well.
Sumo contains with a lot of technique. There's actually some karate, some judo, some aikido techniques. There's throws in it. You're allowed to kick, you're allowed to slap him in the face, you're allowed to palm his nose, but you're not allowed to poke or grab his hair. But you can hit him as hard as you want in the face. Open hand.
Some things you just can't capture on camera. How strong and powerful these dudes are is one of them.
Hey, Tommy.
After all this anticipation and a little bit of training from one of the best sumo wrestlers in the world, it's finally time for Tommy to see if he has what it takes.
Let's put him in dragon mode.
I mean, after my first match, I'm wheezing and gasping, can't breathe. I'm sore, tired, fatigued. all just in like 10 minutes. It's insane how athletic these guys actually are.
It was great to see Tommy get in the ring and like really go for it. You know, he was going against pros that have been doing this for years.
Now you're gonna show these guys what you got.
This whole thing was about Tommy, but how often does anyone get an opportunity like this? I mean, sumo wrestling in an actual sumo dojo? Sign me up, where's my diaper?
Get your hands on the lane. There, right there, this position. Don't get caught, get in. Get under him, that's all.
Wait for him.
And I'm going to tell you what happened in that sumo rink is probably one of the greatest upsets in the history of the world's sport, period. Curtis whooping Travis.
I just sumoed against an actual sumo dude, and now TP wants to go up against me. He's got no shot.
You know, when I handed out my flyers, I didn't think anybody was gonna show. My friend showed up, so that's enough for me.
This is such a good look into authentic Japanese culture, and it's something that hardly anyone gets a chance to do. So I'm really proud of Tommy for taking it so seriously.
Katana?
You wanna do a chest bump?
I'm feeling kind of guilty that I palmed off the Godfreys to the kendo master. He's gonna have his hands full.
Gomenasai, sensei. Gomenasai. Sorry, sensei. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, sensei. Sorry, sensei.
3ヶ月ぐらい。
So usually beginners who really are training kendo, it takes them 3 months before they can actually put all this armor on.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
今日はベリースペシャル。
So today it's very special for you guys.
Arigato.
You're welcome.
He's like, you guys are idiots. Our sensei was super proper. He wanted us to put on the gloves, the helmet, the shoulder pads, everything proper, and teach us some technique that would help us in our future battles.
どうはい
はい
今度こっちねはいおおうまいこれはいらないけど
Even though we had pads, those bamboo sticks did not tickle. Step.
ここだけそうこうしてこう
Okay, I'll do it.
こうだけ
Not very much padding in these.
まっすぐポン
We've never swung a sword in our lives, and so we basically just tried to hit each other as hard as we could in the hands and head. Okay. Try and hit different spots.
Oh, sorry.
そんなに無理して強く打たなくて
He said don't hit so hard. You don't have to hit so hard.
Oh. I just saw him hit him so hard. I was
It's
like,
okay, I'll hit him hard. I go hard.
ここでこれが大事ですよここで入ってここで
Punishment? I got disciplined by Sensei. He freaking punched me in the head like 7 times.
You got punished. You gotta always go to the right.
I'm sorry, Sensei.
No good.
Okay.
No good.
I'm not really sure what the point of this exercise was, but the Sensei and I just kept taking turns hitting each other on the top of the head. After about 10 minutes of the sensei hitting me in the top of the head with the bamboo stick, I started to get the hang of it.
Joe, I'm so excited. Finally getting out of the city, finally going to the mountains. I've spent the last 8 years of my life being tortured by Travis. So anytime I get a chance to flip it on him, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it happen.
Travis, I've wanted to make this happen for so long, and finally I've convinced you.
We've switched spots though, man. I'm too crippled. Like literally, I hate the cold. Like I brought nothing. Like do you have gear? Hopefully. I mean, with all due respect.
I was under the impression the gear is there with everything else.
About that,
I don't like the cold, and Roner says he's got the snow gear, but every time I ask, he's like, yeah, we've got that. I'm gonna trust him on this, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be freezing.
And I want to do a backflip. My dad did a backflip on his first time ever skiing. He just got back from the military and was like, all right, I'm locking it. There's a picture that I've always looked up to of him just laid out doing a flip.
My dad did a backflip the first time he ever went snow skiing. Quickly became an ongoing theme of this trip.
So, if you can give me that, this will all be worth it and not break me, because then we're in trouble.
baby steps. But we gotta see how you can do first of all.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to be very good.
Travis really wants to do a backflip. But the thing is, the only way the Nitro bosses let me go on this trip is I promised he wouldn't get hurt.
Who, me?
Yes, you, exactly. And I know you have your bad knee, and learning
You're never hurt. What are they thinking?
I should have brought some EBS braces.
learning to ski is hard, man. It's tough.
After all these years of Travis being good at absolutely everything, we've tried a few things, and we know he's not good in the snow. So you might not be able to get down the hill, but we can at least point you straight at a jump and get you rotating.
I don't even know if I can go in a straight line, let alone. But, Roner, can you make this happen?
We have to see how
Come
you
on,
do,
coach.
buddy.
Come on, coach.
I like the goal, but you may not even be able to get from point A to point B. We gotta see how you do first.
Come on, coach.
Okay, we'll do it.
Put me in.
I can't believe I just agreed to that.
As soon as we put on our helmets and we were given one of those swords, all the proper technique that our sensei tried to teach us went out the window.
You can do whatever he taught you and then hit each other.
Oh, this is like free-for-all.
Yeah, freestyle.
And we were just beating the crap out of anyone that was in our way.
I don't think we're following the rules very well.
As far as I was concerned, I just wanted these Godfreys to just beat each other up, just to the point where they couldn't stand, had no more energy, and they'd leave me alone.
He said, keep going.
All right. Kendo was so fun. Oh my gosh. It actually gave me joy when I hit Gavin in the arm and he was like, oh!
This is great.
Arigatou very much. Crum actually enjoyed dressing up as a chick, I think. He really played the role. He looked good.
I like your eyebrows.
Take your helmets. I take helmets. I comb hair.
Ow!
Shh. Ethan. Oh, beautiful hair.
This is definitely Crum's forte. He likes to role play, he likes to take on characters, and whenever he has a chance to put on a wig, it's his day.
Yay! Yay! Nitro Bomb! Nitro Bomb! Yay!
In the end, I don't think that this was a punishment at all, because Crumb absolutely loved, he embraced being a geisha. It's totally backfired on me.
May I sit with the lady?
I don't know how you girls do it. That whole getting ready business?
You're making us look bad.
Horrible. Shoes? Horrible.
Hair?
Hair? You know how long it takes to do hair and makeup? Of course you do, your ladies. I learned a valuable lesson today. No, I have to go back to work. I'm a servant.
I push your wheels. You don't worry about walking. I walk for you, Wheels.
I appreciate it. I was having a hard time walking.
That whole walking thing is for stupid people.
You're so helpful. You're such a kind woman.
We go this way.
Wait.
My mistake. My mistake.
You're getting this down.
I've had a lot of practice.
Well, do you think you learned your lesson?
I actually learned that it's a pain in the ass to serve everyone all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be on time, and to be on time.
Right. Okay, well, you got a show to do, so go change, clean up, and come back out the new Crumb. I think at the end of the day, Crumb learned his lesson. I don't think he'll show up late to call time anymore. Just the weird part about the whole thing is that I think he really enjoyed being a geisha.
I'm done.
A new Crumb.
I've been transformed.
Yes, you have.
From the outside in.
All right, go ahead.
I can't thank you enough for kind of getting us up here and making this happen.
No, I'm glad that we got to get you guys out of the city.
Sure. Thank you. We all personally.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah. We couldn't be this close to the mountains and not come.
They said there's some jumps and stuff too. I mean, what's the hill like?
Yeah, there's some natural jumps. There's a couple kickers that people have made out there, and yeah, we'll definitely have some fun. I don't think you need to really be getting into the jumps on your first day skiing.
No, well, my dad, his first everyday skiing has a just epic picture. And it's him doing just a layout backflip. And he said he landed for 2 feet and then crashed because he couldn't ski.
My dad did a backflip the first time he ever went snow skiing.
If you do a backflip on your first day of skiing,
that's pretty good. I agree.
I'll buy all the beers.
Well, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
It is always a dangerous proposition to bet against a Nitro Circus member, no matter what the odds.
Cheers to a fun day tomorrow.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be good.
Thank you, Gardner.
Here's to the first time backflip. Thank you.
Gardner walks in with the box from the Lost and Found. The 1970s Lost and Found.
Hey, guys.
Oh, man.
Found. So this is what we got.
Claiming this.
Choose whatever works for you.
No, Joe, these are you, for sure.
A little retro, but
holy cow, people wear this?
Do you see this? My wife will be so proud.
Wait a second, what are you doing?
Look, I blew an ACL and my PCL and LCL one time all at the same time, and the doctor said as long as your knee was connected to your boot, it would work as a brace.
Again with the ACL. We're all gearing up. I look over, Travis is wrapping his entire leg with a roll of duct tape. Like he thinks that's gonna work as a brace.
I'd like to thank my sponsor for the day, Duct Tape. Cheaper than a hospital visit.
It was super cool. We showed up to this real dojo, and we were super keen on learning exactly what the kendo art is. The history in it is amazing. We had to take our shoes off and put on the proper armor. And once our sensei showed us some proper technique, Godfrey blood started pumping, and somehow it was all three of us versus the sensei. Next thing we know, he's beating the crap out of all three of us.
What do we do? He's so fast! I can't keep up!
The master is like Yoda. I mean, small, looks old, but he's quick like a cobra.
Three idiots against the master wasn't even fair. He gave us a beat down.
I don't know if that's how kendo's supposed to go down, but we had an awesome time.
Oh, they're fighting! はい、それでは最後に礼しましょう。はい、そのままで。はい、ありがとうございました。はい、ありがとう。はい、疲れました。
Okay, you know how to stop, right?
Yeah, you got a pizza. I'm French fry, I'm on a close pizza.
I can't pizza at all, by the way.
Like, I can get my left foot out, my right foot, nothing, it just doesn't move.
You're doing it. We're here together. We're in the mountains. You look ridiculous.
You look amazing. Jolene looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you're winning.
Winning. But having said all that, yeah, I can go straight. I actually didn't think my legs would actually go straight. The problem is, in that position, I can't bend at all. So I'm just a stick.
Just do what you need to do and you'll figure it out. You're just gonna have to adapt with your body and never having skied before. It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
So there Travis goes once again, being good at absolutely everything he does. Eric and I cannot believe that he actually is doing well at skiing.
Man, I have to say, Roner, I understand why you do this, man, and it's
amazing, right?
I can just, I wish I wasn't this crippled, but that's why we get this crippled, because we love doing stuff that's fun like this.
Go look for a jump.
All right. Just when I thought you guys couldn't get any dumber, you go and find something like this.
You asked for this.
Completely redeem yourself. I love you guys. How does it feel like when the back of your skis hit the takeoff?
Don't think about that.
Okay.
Just be strong on your feet. Watch that lip. When you get to the lip, you know what to do. Just boom. Be like Robert Pastrana. Be like your father.
That's the
Robert
goal.
Pastrana.
It's been hard to live up to.
I'm really nervous, and I'm not even jumping.
Well, it's just our jobs if I get hurt.
No, not your job. My job. Travis, I don't think you need to start as high as I did.
Trav.
My general philosophy is everything is better with too much speed, as opposed to too little speed, being lame, and having to hike back up the doggone hill to do it again. However, when I started down the hill, I knew I was going way too fast to ride this out. Problem was, there's no brakes on skis.
I'm up, it's cool. I landed that stuff. All right. I'm on the feet.
He totally did it. Unbelievable. He over-rotated a little bit. Well, he over-rotated a lot. But he fully laid it out and did what he was trying to accomplish. Honestly, I'm just happy he didn't hurt himself and I don't have to go look for a new job. This is it right here, Travis.
Be able to travel around the world with so many guys that are, and girls, that are so awesome at different things, to be able to learn from you guys, and just, I never thought I'd be skiing after I blew my ACL for like the 5th time.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice
Joe,
work, Trav.
I knew you were Canadian and were awesome and would crush it, but very impressed.
Cheers to your crazy train, Trav.
Appreciate
Thanks
you
for
guys
taking
jumping
us
on board.
along.